Hello, ladies, and welcome. I am going to post this video out on our team page, or actually under the events. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what would your business look like if you didn't have to do anything out of character, or your business was centered in your passion and purpose, and have an online business that generates a five-figure a month income that ran on autopilot. So the other day, I was able to catch a training with a social media direct seller named Brooke Elder, and she's always been amazing. And so I wanted to kind of share with you a couple of things that I learned from her. And the first thing is the strategy is building a culture. Create a place where your fans and followers can come together. This would be considered your VIP group. So if you haven't started one already, you probably want to do that. It does need to be closed, and this is per Facebook as well as 31's policy and procedures. So you want to make sure that that is done. The next thing is creating your community. So one of the things that I've learned in being with 31 for so long, and this is something that I have kind of figured out with no training whatsoever. Sorry, there's a mosquito flying around. Is, you want to make your VIP group kind of like that of a magazine or a blog kind of thing. And you want to be sharing different things that your customers and clients can relate to. When you go in there, and we've all done it, I've caught myself doing it plenty of times, is throwing up 31. You want to get that sale, you want to book a party, you're asking for the sale, you're asking for that party. Sometimes that can tend to be kind of spammy, and we all fall into that trap sometimes, especially when we have a deadline or we're trying to achieve a goal. So when you have a community, it's the difference between fishing in the ocean and fishing in your own privately stocked fish farm. So you want to start making that foundation and building up that pond. Your community is a place that you can bring value, show your community that you really care about them, and solve their problems, as well as providing them a great service. So are you asking them what they need? Are you asking them? I created a poll on my VIP group the other day, and I just asked a couple of simple questions. What part of your life or your home this summer could use a little extra organization? Is it the pantry? Is it the kitchen? Is it the bedroom? Is it a closet? Is it the kids' playroom? Is it your car? So I posted these, and I was really surprised at how many people went to one particular section. So I made a post today in regards to something that I've done to help organize certain aspects of my home. And I'm going to continue this. I did this a couple of years ago, and it really resonated with a lot of my followers. This isn't a place to just spam your group with posts about specials and products and joining. This isn't your own personal infomercial. So keep that in mind as you are building your community. Your culture. You decide the rules and you choose the vibe. If people can relate to you, then they're going to continue to come back to your group instead of just leave. You create an environment where they look to you for advice and expertise while they look to each other for support. So say you have a new mom and she is looking for the best baby bag. Well, with 31 right now, we have a couple of those options for her. So maybe you need to be suggesting or help her choose which one would work best for her. Doesn't necessarily have to be the most expensive bag we carry, but it could be a zip top organizing utility tote, which is $35, and that might be more in her wheelhouse than $128 City Park. Your culture supports your movement, which your members identify with. They become champions of your mission. So sometimes I've seen a lot of ladies with 31, there's a certain passion that they are really they gravitate to. It might be chemo care bags, it might be Relay for Life, it might be a couple of different things. So whatever you're passionate about and you want to gravitate towards that and maybe use that as a platform in your group. Automated system. You're building a funnel that leads to results. Now with 31, we've talked about this a couple of times, especially in our leader groups, and we are slowly starting to bring that into you, and it does help. So creating a pipeline for new opportunities. So this is what I was reading, and I love this idea, and I'm going to start doing this, especially this summer, because the summer months, ladies, can be hard. The J months can be your biggest struggle or your greatest accomplishment, okay? So video and email marketing is the most powerful way to engage with potentials. Show them the power of your message and what you have to offer them. Are you creating videos of you using your products? Just by posting a graphic saying, oh yeah, this essential storage tote's on special this month for $14 with a $35 purchase. How are you using that essential storage tote? Are you showing them how you use that? Okay, so create a video. It doesn't matter if it's out and about and you're at Aldi's or Lidl's and you're using your tote for that purpose. Show them that you're using it for what you're using it for. The best part is all of this happens on autopilot, weeding out all the wrong people and making the best leads rise to the surface. So while you are posting and sharing all of your information about what you're using your different products for, the ladies that really don't need you are going to leave. And that's okay, because you want to create that community of people who want to be there, that need what you are having to offer them. So we know that fortune is in the follow-up, but how about we automate the system so that the fortune is in the automation? So this is something that I really thought was interesting. So how do you do that? There is a couple of different things that you can do, and this is a few traditional ways to do it. Bug your friends and family, managing follow-ups in Facebook Messenger, infomercial VIP groups, get people on three-way calls, build a blog, spam message 20 people a day, create your list of 100, inviting people to opportunity events, and ATMing people. Do all of this and maybe you'll get lucky and find someone that wants to join. If it doesn't work, you're told you aren't trying hard enough. We've all done this, right? So I was like, oh my gosh, I do this all the time. How can I fix this? The new way to grow your business. Your business doesn't have to be a grind to get the new recruits coming to you. You can use a proven online system that works, and this process looks like this. You have Facebook ads, freebies, video series, and new recruits. So if you do Facebook ads, freebies, and video series, those recruits are going to come because you're going to be building that momentum, and you're going to be creating that culture to where they want a piece of what you have to offer, and they're going to want to be a part of that, and therefore they're going to end up joining your team. So by doing steps 1, 2, and 3, those new team members are going to join you. And step 4, a new way to grow your business. All right, so let's break this down a little bit. So your business doesn't have to be a grind to get new recruits coming to you. You can use a proven online system that works. The process looks like this. Now, this is not saying that you have to do this, ladies, because I know sometimes when you get started, you just don't have that green to put out to do these things. But these are suggestions. I am starting this process slowly, and I'm looking for different ways to branch out and build my community. So you have a Facebook ad. Facebook ads, you can really set your limit. You could do $1 a day for 5 days. That's $5. And it gives you the amount of people that it's going to reach per day, especially if you want them to join your page or like your page and join your group. So if you have a Facebook ad, $20 for your ad spend. The freebie is 26 clicks at 75 cents. Video series, 13 views at $1.50. And then you have 2 recruits that's resonating about 10 bucks. So it depends on your compensation plan, but let's say you earn $30 per new recruit. We don't have a compensation plan, but just hypothetically talking. So $30 per new recruit. So you spent $20 and you earned $60. That is a 300% return. So think about it on a 31 level. You've done all these steps, and right now new recruits can earn Wishes rewards. So say you have 2 new recruits that sign up this month at the dollar level, and in that 30 days, those 2 recruits do $1,000. That is going to give you, the sponsor, 400 Wishes points, or $400. That's $400 that you did not have to spend on new styles coming up in the next couple of months, correct? All right, see where I'm going with this? All right, so why use video series? Using a video series in your marketing is all about being authentic to who you are, teaching your potentials about the problems you can solve, and giving them multiple touches so they know, like, and trust you. So when you do your lives and you were just going, hey, look at this tote, or hey, look at this purse, or hey, look at this snacker or thermal, they know you just want to sell to them. But how are you using these items to make them want to purchase from you? So that's what we're talking about. So that's why I started the organization series. The introduction. You want to introduce yourself and build your credibility. If you just say, hey, I'm Jamie, 31 consultant, they don't know you, okay? Especially when people are inviting people, other people that you don't know, to join your VIP groups. Curiosity. Expand upon the problem you solve and give them one small piece of the solution. So today, I posted one little solution that I think all moms could resonate with, all right? So last night, Noah graduated or moved up from 5th grade to 6th grade, and usually moms don't want to get rid of any school stuff. They want to save everything, and before you know it, after 12 years, you have boxes and boxes and boxes of things. So where could we come in and make a solution simpler? So a couple of years ago, we had Your Way cubes. We still do. They were a felt material, and I put both my children's names on them, the day they were born, and all their birth information, and all the important things go in these cubes. Now, the cube's pretty big and holds a lot, so I shared all this information so you can narrow down as your kid progresses through his school years of those things that you want to keep. So like last night, Noah got a little folder with a moving up promotion certificate and a little graduation photo and some other things. So all the things that he's received this month are going to go into a manila folder. I'm going to mark the day and the year and the month of what grade level, and that's going to go into this little cube. So I'm creating a solution for a small thing that these parents can utilize. Lay it out. Show them that you know what problem they are having and how to solve it. I did that in my original post. I even posted a picture, and I will go live eventually with that idea again. Call to action. Tell them what they need to do to join our community or purchase your products. Very simple. When you are wanting them to purchase something, are you posting the link directing them to that page on your website so that they can shop that style? If you're not, you need to be doing that. All right, so results from clients, and she goes on to say a couple of different things. And now we're going to do a quick recap. To this point, we know that we need to create a movement. We need to build a culture in our community to create super fans. We also learned that using an automated system with a video series is the way to achieve our financial and lifestyle goals. So when you're constantly on your phone or you're constantly at your computer and you're constantly posting, they don't see you. They just see somebody that needs to make some money. What they need to see is your face. They need to see how you are benefiting from the business, how you are benefiting from the items that you're selling, and what you're using them for. To this point, we know that we need to create a movement. Let's see. Building a culture community, create super fans. We also know that doing this with these videos is going to achieve our financial and lifestyle goals. Now, this is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. Don't think that you're going to post 5 videos and end up with $1,000 in sales. It's not going to happen. It's a process. Get into the groove now. Start laying that groundwork, ladies. Now, consolidate your time. Finally give yourself and your life back and build a replicable system. The more you do this, the more it can be replicated. The more people are going to see that it's simple and easy to do what you do, and they're going to want to join your team. Replication, not duplication. The reason that people feel icky about network marketing is because reps are following what their upline is telling them and not staying authentic to who they are. Just because it works for me doesn't mean that it's going to work for you or so and so and so and so. Teaching your downline or teaching our new team members to find their own voice, their own passion, their own purpose is the key to creating productivity and keeping those ladies that join us around for a little bit. Okay, so you aren't going to be able to teach them. You're not going to be able to duplicate. What we want you to do is be authentic, and that way it's replicated to other people that may join you. Set up your business like this, coming up with content. And I'm going to pause here because I'm going to do another series with this because we're at 15 minutes and I don't want to go over. So I'm going to pause, and we will do the next part tomorrow.